Hey, what's happening, everyone? Our website is not ready yet. I'm excited to get started, obviously, but as you can see here, we did a couple videos talking about what it's like to employ an agency or a consultant or freelancer to build your website, whether it be someone that you find online or a referral, word of mouth, or if you go on a platform such as Upwork. So you do have your options. You can weigh your options with your budget, whatever fits in, whatever you think works. And then proceed from there. This is still kind of, obviously the DIY approach, this is going to be the main focus. Even if you did decide to build out your website with someone else, you'd still come back and you'd still find that the vast majority of the series is appropriate for you. This series is not a series about how to build your own website, really whatsoever. This is how to position your firm online utilizing what's out there digitally. That's really what the core focus of this is. So being that this is ultimately the foundation, that's why there's an emphasis. That's why we're really diving into it right now. But the second it launches, we're going to get into SEO. We're going to be talking about content marketing. We're going to be talking about some social, some paid, and really everything else. So the website is the foundation, but we have a long ways to go. So that being said, we're still waiting for this domain. And just to familiarize yourself a little bit with what you may need to know, probably not as much, but if you're interested, some of the things that you will want to know about are potentially a CDN, the content delivery network. Some people say that this speeds up your website. I would agree, but it's mostly for very, very large websites. Think about like your eBays and Amazons. Redirect rules, not really anything that you have to be too familiar with. It's just redirecting certain pages for any reason that you may find. One great thing to know, though, is backups. So just in case, your website, you accidentally delete something or you do a massive, critical error to your website from a plugin or uploading something you weren't supposed to, just know that if you have a reliable host such as this, it's always going to be backing up your website at least daily. And then some instances multiple times a day. Access logs, it's just more like technical error logs. FTP is pretty much just a direct connection to your server. Nothing too wild. Git push, that's probably like development related. SSLs we talked about. Let's take a look at utilities. Oh, so it actually lets you do some cache options. This is exactly what it says. I'd typically enable it, but let's not worry about that right now. Yeah, it has some pretty interesting things here. Block traffic and bots from the environment. Okay. Some people opt to block traffic from foreign countries. It depends. A lot of people think that they're just there to compromise a website or hack. Sometimes agree, not always. And but yeah, in the meantime, we're still kind of looking at this. I thought just a moment ago, actually, that this is good to go. This one's still in progress. So let's just see what's going on here. All right, well, so this is what's happening. And we can actually work with this, which is good. So, but basically the domain, like the files are hosted within this subdomain of wpengine.com. So basically this is what your website's going to look once it launches. Doesn't matter if you do it on a WP Engine or another host, if you do one-click install, anything like, it's always going to have the latest version of the default WordPress theme. So though we can't go to our main domain yet because that's still propagating, and we can't go to the www because that's, oh, actually that one did propagate. So you can see right here that the www did, but the non didn't. Oh, actually it's probably getting really close, but it hasn't secured the SSL. So we're there. And so we're going to really dive into your options as far as kind of trying to make our way into making a legitimate website that we can start doing SEO and all that fun stuff on.